Welcome, dear viewers, to Anything You Want. Today, we are diving headfirst into one of the most explosive scandals rocking both Turkey and Italy. The entertainment world has rarely seen a storm of this magnitude, where love, betrayal, and family honor all collide in a spectacle that seems ripped straight from the most dramatic television series. Before we begin unraveling every shocking detail of this tangled web, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap the join option to support our channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments, because what we're about to discuss is bound to split opinions right down the middle. The relationship between Turkish heartthrob Yaman and Italian beauty Sara Bluma had once been hailed as a fairy tale romance bridging cultures, languages, and borders. For months, gossip magazines celebrated them as the perfect couple, posting glamorous photos from red carpets and whispered accounts of candlelit dinners in Milan. But as is often the case with stories bathed in too much light, shadows eventually crept in. That shadow now comes in the form of grave allegations, whispers of infidelity, paparazzi snapshots taken at the wrong moment, and a swelling tide of public opinion that threatens to drown what once looked unbreakable. The scandal erupted when a series of candid images surfaced in the Italian press. These photographs depicted Sara Bluma alongside an unidentified young businessman inside the polished lobby of one of Milan's elite hotels. While some argued the images captured nothing more than casual companionship, others seized upon the smiles, the apparent intimacy, and even the way their arms brushed together as irrefutable evidence of something far more dangerous. Overnight, the internet was ablaze with speculation. Was Sara simply misunderstood, or had she crossed an unforgivable line? Almost immediately, Sara issued a statement of defense. According to her, the man pictured was no lover, but a business associate she had been meeting to discuss potential investments. Her words, calm but tinged with visible frustration, declared, "The photos are misleading. They were stripped of their context and twisted into something they were never meant to suggest." Yet the tide of opinion is a brutal force. While loyal fans rushed to her side, countless others cast judgment, insisting that Yaman deserved better than what looked like betrayal paraded before the world. Behind the curtain of silence, however, Yaman was said to be deeply wounded. Insiders whispered that he felt humiliated, his trust shaken at its core. Friends allegedly quoted him saying, "If even a fraction of this is true, then the love I believed in is already dead." When he eventually broke his silence through his representative, his words were measured but heavy with meaning. "For me, loyalty and honesty are non-negotiable. If those are gone, there is nothing left." What do you, our viewers, think? Should Can take Sara at her word, or are appearances in such matters simply too powerful to ignore? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read everything, and your voices are part of this conversation. No scandal of this magnitude stays confined to two people. Almost instantly, the controversy pulled in both families, turning a personal crisis into a transnational drama. Yaman, Can's mother, stood fiercely by her son, vowing that she would never allow her child's heart to be toyed with. On the other side, Sara's mother fired back in the Italian media, claiming that the Yaman family had never accepted Sara and were using the scandal as a weapon to tarnish her reputation. Suddenly, this was no longer just about two lovers. It was about family pride, cultural clashes, and the merciless judgment of society. As if the story weren't explosive enough, the name Demet Özdemir, Can's famous former partner, was once again dragged into the spotlight. When asked about the drama, Demet chose her words carefully, remarking, "It's not my business, but from the outside it doesn't look right. People should know the value of those they love." Social media erupted with interpretations, many seeing her comment as a veiled jab at Sara Bluma. Was it coincidence, or was Demet subtly reminding Can of the love they once shared? Viewers, tell us, do you think Demet's words carried a hidden message? If the tabloids fanned the flames, social media turned them into a wildfire. On Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, hashtags like hashtag Sara Bluma scandal and hashtag Justice for Can dominated trending lists. Some users passionately defended Sara, arguing that the photos proved nothing and that business meetings can easily be misconstrued. Others, however, demanded that Can end the relationship immediately, claiming his dignity had already been compromised. The split was so sharp that even celebrities began weighing in, further blurring the lines between fact and rumor. With reputations hanging in the balance, Sara's lawyers announced they were prepared to take legal measures against anyone spreading defamatory content. Yet even this declaration could not quell the rising tide of suspicion. Many argued that no lawsuit could erase the imagery now seared into public memory. Meanwhile, columnists speculated whether the scandal would permanently damage Sara's career, casting her as a figure of controversy rather than admiration. The scandal threatens not only private hearts but also professional futures. Producers tied to Yaman's latest project in Italy have expressed unease, worried that the actor's image as a romantic lead could suffer if audiences begin associating him with betrayal and chaos. Some industry insiders fear the drama may overshadow his hard work on set, turning press tours into interrogations rather than celebrations. The entertainment industry thrives on image, and even the strongest careers can falter under the weight of scandal. Amid the relentless pressure, Sara herself turned to social media in a tearful live broadcast. With trembling voice, she insisted, "I love Can with all my heart. I have never betrayed him. Please believe me." But while some supporters rallied to her defense, others remained unmoved, posting scathing replies that claimed love without trust is nothing but an illusion. The digital courtroom had given its verdict, but the jury was hopelessly divided. As the flames raged higher, many commentators suggested that Can had never fully moved on from Demet Özdemir. Rumors circulated that friends close to him quietly reminded him of what he once had, whispering, "You'll never find another like Demet." Whether these whispers are rooted in fact or simply manufactured by the gossip press, they have reignited one of the most sensational questions of all: could this scandal pave the way for an unexpected reunion between Can and Demet? Morning shows, talk programs, and late-night gossip panels across Turkey have dissected every detail of the saga. Some analysts argue that Sara is being unfairly vilified, her professional life used as ammunition against her. Others, however, insist that she crossed an invisible line, that even the suggestion of impropriety is enough to betray the fragile bond of love. As opinions clash, ratings soar, proving once again that heartbreak has a way of entertaining the masses. Now, the spotlight shifts once more to Yaman. His representative is said to be preparing a new statement, one that may finally reveal whether the couple will attempt reconciliation or if the romance has already reached its tragic conclusion. Behind closed doors, whispers claim that Can is leaning toward ending the relationship completely, unable to shake the sting of public humiliation. If true, this love story, once celebrated as a dream come true, may collapse under the unbearable weight of mistrust. And so, dear viewers, we are left with a question that has haunted lovers for centuries: can love survive when trust has been broken, or does betrayal, real or perceived, mark the final act of every romance? Only time will reveal the truth behind the photos, the statements, and the rumors. Until then, the fate of Yaman and Sara Bluma remains a mystery suspended in the court of public opinion. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the latest storm rocking the celebrity world, remember to like this video, leave your opinion in the comments, and subscribe to Anything You Want. And don't forget, by clicking the join button, you can go the extra mile in supporting us as we continue bringing you the stories no one else dares to cover. Until next time, stay tuned, stay curious, and never forget, the truth is often stranger than fiction.